Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Brandon Perry gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing.
Hey, have a
doing
rip,
so
kid.
far
Here you go.
He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right
here
here just
now.
to make
Come
this
on
guy
now.
work a little.
One time.
Hey, let
and
it fly.
this
Let
pitch
it
is
fly
taken
right
on
here.
the inner half for strike 1. Well, time to look at our ump on the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, and Lawrence is a good umpire.
Hey, come on
I've
now,
seen him
one
get
time,
some
right here.
stares
Need
from
you right
lefty
here,
hitters
kid.
before and pitches away, but maybe only a handful of times.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bandy has a play, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. Brandon Perry is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Richards is ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a
Now. Let it fly. Let's go right
swing
here.
and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a
Drive
ball.
it right here.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Count. Here it comes. Fly ball
Get
out
over his
toward
head.
left
Get over his
center
head.
field. On the move is Trout. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa stands in.
Hey,
He's
see it
0
drive
for
it.
1
See it
after
drive it.
grounding out. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this
Right here,
one's down.
find the ball.
Solarte bare hands it. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 5-2 game.
The batter, designated hitter.
Well, you'll see it. After the bare hand, he's got to throw it against his body. I think he would have been better served to just put this one in his pocket, but he rushed the throw and he threw it away.
Cole Calhoun heads for the box to start off the 5th
Hey,
in this
sit him
one.
down. Strike him out. Here we go.
Keuchel sets his sights. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2.
Hey, nobody gone
he
now.
Pops him up toward the
Straight
left
up,
side of the
straight
infield.
up.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The center fielder,
Brandon Perry digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on
right,
and
come
2
on now,
out
let
here
it
in
fly.
the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Crone in foul ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Brandon Perry will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
This ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Nowhere close with the fastball to
rip,
begin the
let it
at-bat. It's ball 1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Richards gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Hey, good luck. Good luck,
not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Huh? They can come to you.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. This one pretty well in the bag. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1. Angels are out in front, 10-2. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game. After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Brandon Perry gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here.
What do you
He
say?
needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Come on, kid. Get on for us. Here we go.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
And that slider's going to make some guys look bad. When he's throwing it good, it's a really tough pitch to get a handle on.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. At the plate, Mike Trout. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
On the ground to third. Perry gloves it, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there. Brandon Perry digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And a ball 1-0.
Here we go.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simmons is there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Not exactly the most...
Carlos Correa will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
But he won't have to worry about it. Mike Moustakas gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Brandon Perry steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Pauses. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start.
Come on, big guy, one time.
Here you go. Ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. A little bit off the outside.
Hey, have a good
it's
rip
1-2.
up there, huh?
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Drilled right back up the middle.
Nice try.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far.
Carlos Correa will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
Mike Moustakas.
Mike
Come on, big guy.
Moustakas will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Let it fly right here.
On the ground to the left side.
Hey, nice sir, that's a linea.
And that is
hold it here, hold it here.
Left field, a base hit. He'll come home with it, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Chris Carter.
Let's fly.
Let's
Go right here.
Big spot here with runners on.
And keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up
Hey, need
his
you right
ball
here,
game.
one time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it, and he winds up making contact on it.
All right, one time right here.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Preston Tucker. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple.
Come on, get here, get here, get here, get here.
Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Brandon Perry comes to the plate now, representing the potential tying run.
You can do it.
If he gets the pitch to drive right here, you can bet that he's going to give it a rip. But at the very least, they need a productive AB out of him right here.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
The 1-0 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is
make
ripped
the
down
turn.
the
Round
left
it,
field
round it.
line. That's going to be a fair ball. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. Well, there are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short.
Let her rip, let her
So
rip.
a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Carlos Correa. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game. A look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Brandon Perry will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious.
1-0.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
These guys coming off of a really tough loss last time out. You know, you come out on the short end of a one-run ball game, and you can't really sugarcoat a loss like that. Hey, that's a tough one to take. They all
Come on, Bo, get out of here, get out of here.
You just got to look in the mirror, stick with what got you here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Hey, you can do it.
Brandon Perry is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Sean McCormick will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Relay two! Relay two!
The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Brandon Perry will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. Bandy gonna have to hurry.
Round it.
Throws up the line as it gets away.
Come on, get out.
Tag comes down, and they're gonna get him at third. Aggressive base running there following. Yonhervis Solarte gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Scorched to third. Oh, what a stop. He goes to first. Got him.
Whew, no problem.
Brandon Perry will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. the further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to fall back.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in right here.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
In the inning.